Hey everybody, how's it? No, not a clickbait thing there. Is retirement a scam? Or some people say it's part of the big grand scheme of things that was marketed to us back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and who knows, even now, about how life should go, could go if you're successful. Retirement. Oof. You never, ever, ever are going to retire. Now, wait a second. You know me, this is the Positive Wave Rider channel, and there's positivity with what it is that I'm saying there. So what I mean is that you may be done with something that you did for a while. You worked at a place for quite a while, and you've pivoted. So that's kind of a form of retirement. You know what I mean? I'm done with that. But what's cool about that is you can put that on the shelf, in the wisdom experience shelf. And you never know when you got to pull that book back out and look it up, and say, oh, yes, this is what happened here. And I can take this wisdom into the next part of my life. I think I was talking to somebody where this comes from. Earlier, I was talking to two different people, one that was in their 70s, one that was in their 20s. The young man that was in his 20s was very fearful about, how is he going to manage to earn enough to retire if he can't earn enough to barely make ends meet, yeah? And understand that panic. And then again, I have that's in that same conversation with somebody who had already, quote unquote, retired from a couple of jobs. And he is successful enough to be able to volunteer and do the things that I do in my older years. I've never retired, but I have gotten to a place where I can make the decisions in life that as I'm older, I can volunteer. While I'm still just eating, my sardines, tomato, onions, and poi in my meager life that I love to live, my nomadic kind of life with my Death Wish coffee. That wasn't a plug. I just love their coffee. And yeah, so what I can tell you is that as we do get old, as I got older, you turn it on me. When I was thinking, okay, well, here I am in a peaceful moment of life, wherever I am in the world, at the beach or here in Waimea Valley, chilling or whatever the case is. And I'm in a moment of retiring. I'm retiring from any anxiety right now. I'm chilling out and just retiring from the day's anxiety. But at the end of the day, especially you guys, anybody who watches this video, you know how many videos I put out. I'm very energetic with content creation and the children's things I do and the children's entertainment stuff I do. I never can really retire because you always do something. And what I will say is that when I watch people go through what I would call stock pop culture retirement, I have watched people, my elders, the ones that are just going, oh, I'm just relaxing and stuff, they have a different kind of emotional or mental decline. If you don't use it, you lose it kind of thing, opposed to, like, let's say my stepfather, who is retired, and he is showing some signs of senility or dementia a little bit, but he plays Sudoku every day, and he does word puzzles every day, and he picks up his ukulele every day, and he plays and stuff. And even though he's retired, he seems to have a wonderful trajectory on life being creative. Oh, it's starting to rain a little bit today. So anyhow, the truth be told, we never really retire. We're never going to retire. We're just going to pivot differently, and hopefully that term retirement as we know it is more replaced with earning the opportunity to do some of the things you want to do, because you never really retire, right? I mean, think about it. You work, even if you did it perfect, even if you did it the all-American perfect way, and you worked for 40 years and built the house and the kids and the grandkids. Now you're going to take tours and get on a cruise and do this or go in your garage and woodshed on your favorite things. You're always thinking of doing stuff. You're not retiring. You're just pivoting, maybe to an earned, perhaps, space in life, which usually comes at our older years when our bodies don't work necessarily as good. A little harder to get out of bed or whatever the case is. I don't know. It was hard for me to get out of bed when I was 10 years old to go to school. I don't know. Anyhow, it's a good thing that you'll never really retire. Is that a little play on words? I don't know. Anyhow, super chill day here at my retirement. No. You guys just have a wonderful day. Don't forget to count all the wins. Drink your favorite cup of coffee or tea or whatever. And um, yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right. Listen to those birds. Take care.